Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Apecoin. Wanted to give you my thoughts. Saw some bullish momentum earlier today, but also I've checked out Apecoin for some time now, for the last week or so. Never entered. Excuse me. I always think Apecoin is a little bit of a difficult crypto to trade. I mean, sometimes it gets some nice breakouts which actually are respected. Sometimes you also get moves like these, I still remember, so haven't traded it much. But overall, right now what's happening is that there are some bullish fundamentals surrounding the NFTs and surrounding Apecoin in general. I think there's a new CEO. I'm not sure, I haven't read too much about it, but I think one of the founders came back as a CEO, which is always, just in general, that's bullish for companies, all right? So that's also bullish for Apecoin, and what we also saw, Apecoin has cemented itself as a little bit of a gaming coin in some sort of a weird way, so there's some correlation there, and you can see that gaming coins did very well as well. So here you can see the pink line is Apecoin. It's not the best performing one, but you can see that it is very correlated with the other game coins. So yeah, that's what we saw, but that brings us to where we are right now, all right? Apecoin, I would say technically, there's no doubt that Apecoin is bullish. However, there's obviously a little bit more to the story than that, all right? If you could only depend on the technicals, that would be amazing, but unfortunately, that is not the case. And what you see, and this is not too weird, all right? You can see, which is a little bit weird, but I'm starting to doubt whether these are the best open interest numbers to use. Maybe we can have some other open interest numbers surrounding that. But overall, all right, no, we're not going to use that. But overall, what you can see here is that we have a lot of spot buying for Apecoin, all right? So those are usually bigger investors buying spot Apecoin because they expect some longer term bullish momentum. But the momentum itself for Apecoin for futures has actually decreased quite a bit. We saw a little bit of an increase right here, and that's also has an increase in the CVD. So that's good to see. That means that we have some long positions being opened here. That's also to be expected with a move like this. I would say that if you look at the futures, it's quite ambiguous. And then the big question is do you trust the spot buyers who bought all the way up here, so they bought it lower as well? Do you trust them to still buy more, break above $2, and rally up to 215 and potentially even higher, even though 215 is a pretty strong resistance level, as you can see. That would be my main price target, even though we have already rallied up to 2.08. You can also see historically we kind of have those spikes close to each other, so that doesn't really matter much. Then ultimately we can start talking about 2.4, 2.5, but that's too early for now. So I'm going to make it quite easy for you, and that is that right now I think we have to wait for some confirmation. I think Apecoin on its own still looks bullish, even though the some statistics here are a bit weird, I would say. It still looks bullish. We see some increases in buying power. We see some increases in volume deltas. Technically we're bullish, and we have a very strong support level right here at 1.85, but also supported by 1.8 right here. So I would say that overall I expect Apecoin to be bullish, but I would wait for a breakout. All right, like I said, we also have a strong resistance level right now at around $2, which technically you could argue that's not the correct one I wanted to use. So technically you could argue it's like between $2 and 2.04 or 2.05. I would just wait for that breakout. All right, I would wait for us to either break above $2. I think that's enough. Then you can expect us to rally up to 2.15, maybe spike a bit higher, but at least 2.15. But if for some reason you see that Bitcoin gets very bearish today, which we saw some strong bearish momentum over the course of this morning, then you have to adjust. And then it becomes more likely that Apecoin breaks down below our major support at 1.85 and starts to consolidate here on top of 1.8, 1.75 before rallying up higher. Because overall, I do think more bullish momentum is the most likely scenario for Apecoin right now. So those are my thoughts. That's what you need to know for now, I think. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.